Johnny missed a arrow landing on the line. That was a brilliant stop, but it was not getting Will. Trying to get that mechanic as an arrow a little bit, but that's so alright. I'm extra news.
Lands that have a play in the back. Yeah, make a hard bullet. Oh!
Wait, Mega Nard out. That's actually nice. Oh, G4 halfway getting double kill. He does get the steal! Steal from BBD, but Sek will pay for it with his life. Oh, 3 people. Can it be from the back? Will it be a kill? Oh, what the guess? Tatsu and Garena going hard here. Going almost like a. He will go down to Tatsu. Will they go for it? Oh, that's all. They're not dead. Going and from the jet here. Sek getting low, but it just will get. Oh, Garena actually taking himself. Man, this may be the fight that AEX needs. Oh no, but Jenny has been slain. It doesn't look good. There are 2 kills. Double kill. Without any damage. One G4 goes down. Yes, now takes him down. There are endless ace and the team. Oh, 4-4-2. Oh, but a little stand up and snap. Oh, and one focus kill. Oh, he didn't manage to that. Oh, won't let the battles undo on that knock. It won't be enough. He will get seen. I love this for here. He never will on the outback. I don't think he's laughing up. Ha ha ha. They get the laugh on top of the top. People hear on the attack. Oh, he kinaya. Tagalog. Get up here. Get over there. 4 and 8. A very fight. A very battle power. Oh, here we go. Actually having first blood. Really bland. I don't see any dark calculated though. Doesn't get he gets sacked. Here comes there's over the old fucking karma. Rather sorry, but comes the old run. He's still better to destroy the wrong scores in down and down. Yeah, now calculated then here. 4 members make that 3 members are doing no damage. Worse than damage or damage normal. This is very awkward for a big member as a 4 revives now gone. Yeah, another crucial skill. The first 12 blood gone for one of the bottom blues here.
Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the Garena Premier League Summer 2016 Group Stages. We are your shotcasters for today. I am G10 coming at you.
And I'm Riku.
All right.
I'm here.
Yes, Riku, our shoutcaster, is back in Garena for the GPL.
Yes, sir.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, and it's an honor casting with you. I believe this is going to be our first time
Yes,
casting
our
together.
first time ever casting together. Actually, she is the whole reason that I am here casting with you right now. But that is just a little bit of trivia
Yeah.
right now. Yes,
But
will
we're going to be
watching
focusing more on
Yes.
the AEX matchup which is
with Kanaya Gaming,
Yeah.
Philippines versus Indonesia.
yeah, Kanaya Gaming is for their own region. They're like the really strong, the obvious strongest team in Indonesia. I believe they're 3-0 at the finals and they were undefeated.
Yeah, but
So-
that was in Indonesia. In the
Yeah.
GPL, they are 0-3.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah, not
Right, now,
well.
yeah.
To be fair, the Indonesian scene is just very young. They just entered they just created their Garuda series anyway. I
Oh.
believe a year ago.
Oh, I see.
So-
I see.
In terms of the youngest, in terms of like the scene, Indonesia is pretty much the youngest. So it's quite understandable why they're not fighting at par because they just. I believe this is just like their probably third or second GPL.
Oh,
Third-
so
yeah, third
yeah,
or
they
something like that.
they're not that experienced yet in the
Yeah,
international
international
scene.
scene, not
It
yet.
kind of reminds me of our own region, the Philippines, couple of years back.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time where there were 3 slots
Uh-huh.
for the Philippines. It was IPT, Meneski, and Diamond
Yes.
being the Philippine representatives.
2014 was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was super way back, and they did not fare so well. They were always below the rankings in terms of group stages.
Yes, but look at us now. IBT, Meneski, Diamond, they're not here. It is now acclaimed Empire X, who
Yeah.
actually joined the Pro Gaming Series just last year. This last year.
Yep, and they have defeated Saigon Jokers, I believe.
No, they defeated the Bangkok Titans.
Bangkok
Titans.
The other one.
They lost to Saigon Jokers.
Yeah,
actually.
but they at least,
They had a
defeated
good
at a best of 3, I think, series, or best of 5, I forgot. Or just to reach the finals.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, enough flashbacks. Let's go back to Kanaya Gaming versus acclaimed Empire X.
Oh yes, look at these bans. Heavy bans here onto Tamsu and Genvi on the side of Kanaya Gaming. Zach Rek'Sai and Twitch banned out. But Vladimir, Gragas, and Hecker banned out on the side of acclaimed Empire X. So what can you tell me about this?
I think it's a very smart ban coming from acclaimed Empire X. Although for Kanaya Gaming, they really want to mitigate Tamsu and then taking the Graves away from him as well. Most of the utility junglers are off the table. I mean, Tamsu does not play utility. He's more of the Graves,
Yeah.
Kindred, then Zac Rek'Sai. So I'm
Yes.
quite curious what else he's gonna put on the table.
Yeah,
But
actually.
he did play Maokai Jungle back then.
Oh yes, very interesting. That kind of ties in with AEX's Meta Breakers title.
Yeah,
But
and
now it's kind of iffy for him because his champion pool is very small. Yeah, Kindred actually is not in the meta anymore
yeah,
because we
anymore,
have
compared to
nerfs.
before.
Yeah.
So, what options that acclaim Empire X for the jungle role? They might cheese pick that part, but then I'm not surprised if they want to secure the karma. Other ADCs for acclaim Empire X could be a Tristana at this point.
yes.
Vayne, I'm not sure if they're gonna bring it out, but that's a smart
Oh.
call
Good
to
job.
actually lock in the LeBlanc.
No, it will not be LeBlanc. Karma.
Okay, I thought. Okay, they caught me off guard there, but then again,
Yeah.
they have 2 choices for calculated. That's the Ari and the LeBlanc.
Yes, his favorite assassins, but they are easily negated by an Azir pick here.
Yeah.
The poke coming in from the soldiers, plus that Emperor's Divide, not letting them dash over to get the kill. But yeah,
Yeah.
Shen actually one of Canon's better champions.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And we have yet to see Sunzi. Sunzi was with them throughout the PGS
Throughout the entire
split.
PGS, but now their new pickup, Endless Ace, actually coming from another Pro Gaming Series team, Naga Esports.
Naga Esports.
He will be playing support for them. He's been playing support for AEX since day 1
Yeah,
in all of their games.
exactly. And that's actually pretty smart from Kanaya Gaming if they do lock in the Tristana,
Ooh,
because the
good
only
eye.
option for Gen V has a very very small champion pool for his AD carry. He can play Misfortune, he can play Vayne. So those are the two other options. But if they do lock this in, the Shiver, that's actually pretty safe. Where you don't have to like really practice.
You just kind of clear the waves.
Yeah.
You know?
They also have a history of Kog'Maw. So I won't be surprised, but then it might be too risky, especially if Tristana can just go dive in, plus the collateral damage coming from the Graves might be just too difficult.
Yes. Oh, Sejuani, yes, another good pick here. Actually, Sejuani, we've seen in the local Philippine scene, has been pretty dominant in the collegiate leagues.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll be Tamsu will be using this, even though Sejuani's early game power was nerfed quite a while back. But definitely the tankiness and utility she brings with that glacial prison will still be very, very good.
Yeah, very, very effective in terms of team fights and ganking. So they're gonna settle for the Jinx.
Wow,
what I'm worried about is that again they might draft in a way where they're all they'll lack damage. So in comparison to Kanaya Gaming, they do have 2 sustained DPS already.
Yes, actually, Acclaim Empire X has that history where they kind of just let the entire game rest on Gen V's shoulders because they pick up utility mid laners and top laners, even though they lack damage.
Yeah,
is basically the story.
Well, it's too late. It's too soon to actually tell because I feel like this could be a last pick mid lane depending on what Kanaya picks up for the mid, because I think they're reserving that, and it's definitely not gonna be a Teemo. It still might be a LeBlanc. It still could be an Ahri. The smarter choice would be LeBlanc.
Oh
for
yes,
me.
especially now that Aurelion Sol has been locked in.
Wow.
Yes, the first time we've seen the Astral Dragon here in the GPL Summer 2016. Actually, yes, LeBlanc would be very good here as she's able to go in very hard, and Aurelion Sol doesn't have the tools to really counter that.
Yeah.
As his stars, the rotating stars are at a pretty long range.
Very painful. Yeah. And the thing is, if you want consistent safety, you'd want to have a LeBlanc because Ahri is very reliant. Your safety comes at level 6.
Yes.
So you do want to have that consistent, and it's an ult as well. So that's a really long cooldown rather.
Yes,
so you want a distortion for themselves. So yeah, they're going for the LeBlanc. No surprises there.
And Tom Kench in the top lane for Kanaya Gaming versus Cannon's Shen over there.
Yeah, over there. They're in the top lane. It's gonna be our first time actually with Aurelion Sol, just as you said. But I have to commend Kanaya Gaming's smart drafting because of the Tristana and Nami.
They denied AEX these picks.
Yeah.
Yes, AEX are very fond of that Tristana, of that Nami. Even bring it to the mid lane with Calculated.
Yeah. So, well, we haven't seen the Gangplank yet for Cannon, but I feel like they don't need an extra AD damage just yet. I think this is a perfect balance of, being able to snowball early game. So that would secure your your power in terms of being able to snowball.
Yes.
And at least your late game is secured because you have peel, you have the right amount of engage, and you have disengage.
Yes, but on the side of Kanaya Gaming here, their only tank is that Tom Kench in the top lane. The rest of them are very, very squishy, other than maybe Graves with his percentage, armor and magic resist that he gets from his E. But other than that, they're pretty squishy, prone to being bursted by Calculated on his LeBlanc.
Yeah, most definitely if it does snowball. Because the thing is, if it doesn't work out like early to mid, Calculated might not be able to be like what we saw at IPT, where he's able to roam around and burst someone down. Because the technique with the LeBlanc and Twitch combo was, you combo it with a sigil and everything, and then ratata to finish off the kill. So you don't have to dive in too much.
Yes, but we are loading into this game, Game 4 of today, the first round of round 4, if I'm not mistaken, of these games. It will be Kanaya Gaming of Indonesia versus our own boys, the Acclaim Empire X from Iloilo, and we have Ruben here in the top lane as Tam Kench, Ocean's 11 as Graves in the jungle, Poka as Aurelian Sol in the mid lane, the Chopper as Tristana AD carry, and Andre as Nami on that support.
Meanwhile, on the red side, it's our homeboys, Acclaim Empire X. In the top lane, we've got Cannon with a Shen. In the jungle, we've got Tamsu with a Sejuani. In the mid lane, we've got Calculated with the LeBlanc. And for the bot lane, we've got Gen V as their ADC, Jinx. And for the support, Endless Ace with the Karma.
Yes, and it will be a very intense fight. I think Kanaya Gaming already 0-3 without any chance to make it to the playoffs. The semifinals and finals, I don't think. But AEX, they still have 1-2 as their score, so they might have a chance here if they are able to beat Kanaya Gaming. Yeah, and tomorrow Team Vestigial of Singapore.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm worried about for Kanaya Gaming's comp is that they don't have any reliable engage aside from the stun of the Aurelian Soul. And in case of big potential, it's for the Nami to actually bubble someone and catch someone off guard. But in terms of the bubble, the only low mobility champion they have there is Gen V. So the chances are of you actually getting Gen V is during the early game, because most likely when mid game comes and mid game to late game, you wouldn't see a Jinx go rock the machine gun mode. Most of the time during team fights, you'd see her do the rockets unless she's in a very, very safe position. So,
Endless Ace actually eating already 2 Aqua Pigeons. That's, I think, a 100% bubble rate for Andre here in the bot lane.
Yeah, and so most likely that's what's gonna happen during the team fights. You know, top lane though, is this gonna be what do they call it again? A noodle fest or something? Oh, too exotic.
A wet noodle fight.
Yeah,
there we go.
yeah, that's it.
Wet noodle fight, just cool noodles, not really doing any damage to each other. Also with the sustain from that Grasp of the Undying. Both top laners will be healthy. Ooh, the first gank of the game here. Tamsu will get that charge off. Andre very low. Will he die here? Tamsu has the flash for it, but he does get that first blood. The jungle carry of AEX getting that first blood. Very, very good for the boys of Iloilo.
Yeah, really well played by Tamsu. Despite, you know, Sejuani early game, Sejuani's early game and early clear is quite slow.
Yes.
But then her kit, the assault on with her I was about to say cow. No, boar rather.
Boar, yeah.
Just really, really good. It's a good alternative to a Gragas or a Rek'Sai. Except Rek'Sai is much more effective in terms of like ganking in the most unexpected places. If I were to clamp up champions in terms of similarity with their early gank strategy, I'd put Zac and Rek'Sai in the same tier, and Gragas and Sejuani, for the mere fact that they both have, aside from the knock-up, pre-level 6, it's their ultimates for their team fight, the Glacial Prison and the Explosive Cast.
Yes, but the key difference between Gragas and Sejuani is that Sejuani locks in the team, has him stunned with that Glacial Prison, while Gragas just knocks him all the way with that Explosive Cask.
Exactly. And it's a really good team fight kit, but also the mere fact, in terms of jungle clear, of course, Gragas is the superior one. First of all, because of the sustain and the barrels.
Yes, and damage reduction also. Yeah, Sejuani's early clear may hurt a bit, but once she gets that Cinder off, oh, there it is actually. Another gank. Good job by Tamsu. Calculated, getting his first kill on the way to a snowball.
Yeah, that's a problem with Kanaya Gaming.
Yes, and another problem is that the Chopper will get tethered there. It's soul flared. Ooh, the bubble! Alpha Prison landing onto Genvi. Ruben very low here. Does he really want to fight Cannon? There's an auto attack left. Oh, will this kill him? No, there. Oh, a flash for a flash. And Cannon! He will get taken down by the minions. 1-for-1 trade in the top lane.
Wow, that's a not really the first time, but first time in the GPL I actually saw Cannon try to duel Kanaya Gaming's
Yeah.
top laner. I mean, the top laners in the GPL for the C teams.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Acclaim Empire X bot lane is doing the right thing because while Tristana doesn't have the range, you can easily do
Ooh,
exchanges.
Oh, the gank from Poka actually going to result in something maybe, but the teleport from Cannon will be here to let AEX know that they're safe, but the chopper will just jump out the... Oh, double kill for Poka here on the Star Dragon. Aurelion Sol will get the stun on the Rocket, and they're still going, ladies and gentlemen. Cannon getting very low by that Devour on top. Cannon will get taken out by the Stars, get calculated, maybe get Poka an auto attack. Oh, yes, he does get that shutdown, but that is a, if I'm not mistaken, that was already 3 for 1 for AEX, and he will be taking that. Ooh, actually. Oh, yes, there we go. The chopper will take down calculated. Ruben with that Tom Kench ultimate, bringing in his teammates to the back of AEX's tower.
That was the most awkward fight I've seen so far in the GPL. There was nothing to get there. They were so aggressive, and Acclaim Empire X could have had that. For some reason, I think Cannon reserved his taunt. But then it turned out that it was just too much to handle. Aurelion Sol had one of the best positions in that fight.
Yes.
Continuing with the DPS with all the stars circulating around him.
Yes,
surprisingly, despite the DPS being super slow to connect, every time it hits you, it's just super duper painful. Tamsu, with no tanky items just yet, is just being chunked down super easily with no effort.
Yes,
all
and
that
they
Polka had to do was just stand there and have a good position.
Yes, and I agree. And to note, AEX didn't play around that by going close to Poka. They just kind of stood in the outer ring of stars. It was pretty weird, definitely.
Yeah, and they could have, I feel like they could have played it better. They just got super greedy with the opportunity that the Nami was close to dying, and
so is Aurelion Sol.
So is Aurelion Sol, and then they had the Shen teleport. They had the advantage because Cannon was the first one to arrive in terms of teleport, and then Ruben just followed through. But the thing is, they don't have I feel like they could have won that. It's just that the positioning was just horrible.
Yes, Kanaya Gaming kind of outplaying Acclaim Empire X there.
Yep. But then, I guess it's one of those things that one of those clashes where you have to concentrate and focus, because that clash could have tilted the whole team. Seriously.
Yes, definitely. Oh, Ocean's 11 almost being sneaky enough to gank, to go for a late gank there. Ooh.
Yeah,
Yes.
the other thing that I can point out for Kanaya Gaming's comp is that they might have a hard time in terms of securing the kills because their stun abilities are not as reliable as a Sejuani knockup or Cannon's Shadow Dash.
Yes, don't forget that glacial prison from Sejuani. Ooh.
Oh, I mean, who's this guy? Andre?
Andre, just
Andre's bubbles are superb.
on point. Those aqua prisons, making them, feel like they are actually in prison.
Yep.
Ooh. Ocean's 11.
Yeah, that's the problem. This is what I'm talking about compared to Tamsu's kit in comparison to Graves.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Andre will get chompers. The exhaust will be dropped onto Genvi. He's pretty low, but that will not result in anything. Just a little bit of rating there. Kanaya Gaming coming out very on top of that. The chopper is still extremely helpful. Oh, Tamsu with that Q and the ultimate to secure the kill onto Poka.
Easy. I feel like this is what they should keep doing for Tamsu. Tamsu should just concentrate all his ganks on the mid lane, because first you want to snowball LeBlanc.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure 4-1-1 LeBlanc is definitely enough, especially if you complete the Morellonomicon right away, and then Aurelion Sol will just have a hard time, especially with those items first, because you want to secure more sustain, because you want to keep those stars rotating around you for long. The thing is, with the mid lane LeBlanc for calculated, they have been doing this time and time, and it works, because even though Gen V is not ahead, as long as calculated is, you just slow the other members of the opposite side, and then Gen V just makes up for it during team fights, and that's where he ramps up and
Yes.
catch up to Calculated's power.
Yes, if I have kind of a beef with Calculated here is that his ethereal chains aren't that reliable. They don't land, you know, as often. I don't think he has as much practice aiming them, you know, as say other mid laners. But it's still a very good. Oh, the gank here onto Genvi. They know he's alone, but Stand United will bring in Cannon into the fight. Ooh, that was a very sneaky gank by Ocean's 11 and Andre there. Oh.
Yeah. Actually, that was an alright move. It better safe than sorry. Better safe.
Yes, yes.
Better than Genvino dying. But then again, they spotted Tamsu in the top side of the map, so
Yeah.
Kanaya Gaming immediately moved to the Dragon Pit and secured their first dragon, which is the Ocean's Dragon, which will heavily favor Polka.
Oh, almost getting the steal off with the Super Mega Dart Rocket. But yeah, Ocean's 11 with that Ocean's Dragon now being Ocean's 12.
Good one,
Yes.
but anyway, it heavily favors Kanaya Gaming for the mere fact that Polka, of course, that's a reason why he's Roa in the first place, so that he can just, you know, farm peacefully in his dragon form, just flying around. So when a fight comes and he reaches his first and then second item, all those rotating stars will be super duper painful in team fights, because Acclaim Empire X would definitely want to take advantage of early snowballing LeBlanc, and when mid game comes, it's the what do you call this? The Glacial Prison, and then follow it up by Cannon's Shadow Dash, just in case you just completely lock a target down.
A lot of AoE CC there on the side of AEX, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Ooh, the gank here by Tamsu, going to save the tower. But Polka is also there. 4 people. Ooh, the flash and the Glacial Prison once again. Yeah, it will be used. Both teleports are used by the top laners here. 5 members of Kanaya Gaming are there, but Ruben is running away from this. Great response by Tamsu. The flash collateral damage will not be enough to secure the kill onto Endless Ace.
Yeah, nice exhaust as well towards the Graves, so
Yes.
that the collateral damage wouldn't deal full damage. But then again, I think it's more of AEX trying to bait out Kanaya Gaming with their greediness. They have already I mean, who wouldn't be hungry for a kill if you are like, they're 0-3 right now in the standing. So definitely they're hungry to redeem themselves at the GPL, make a difference, defeat the team that also defeated Bangkok Titans. And Kanaya Gaming actually is a good start because you don't necessarily have to kill anyone from AEX. You just have to, you are capable of putting someone very, very low, because that's collateral damage plus Tristana's jumping in with the bomb planted onto your target, and then you just press R.
Yes.
And then you send them home, then you have a heavy siege because that's double AD early on. For the siege potential of Acclaim Empire X, it's not yet there.
Yes.
Gen V definitely has to get items first before the AEX can siege properly.
Yes, actually I just noticed that the ADCs here are very tower heavy, siege heavy AD carries. We have that Tristana with her increasing range as the game goes on, and Jinx with her increasing attack speed if she is in her machine gun mode.
Yep, and that's correct. That's why Kanaya Gaming at this point of the game, they do have the lead, especially if the laning the laning phase slowly becomes over, because that would mean LeBlanc would have a hard time assassinating or bursting people down.
Oh, another gank by Tamsu. Glacial Prison immediately used onto Boca. It will result in a kill. Stand United will save. Calculated there. Ocean's 11 going to have to run for his life here against Tamsu, the very tanky 4-woman. And the flash taunt flash by Cannon. Shadow dashing right into that turret for the kill. 2 kills for 0. for AEX.
Confident play coming in from Acclaim Empire X, but in exchange of a kill and mid lane, most likely they will have to give up a tower. But maybe, just maybe, they can catch up to the Toad/Catfish. We'll see.
Oh
That
no,
missile
no,
voyage!
oh, the taunt actually landing onto Ruben. He is facing 3 people. He's just trying to go for Tamsu here, going for any kill before he goes down, but he will not get, oh, the flash! Almost hit, we will get the consume, taking out Tamsu. Oh, that flash. Wow, that was pretty aggressive, but that was a good play by Ruben, just trying to get anything he could before he went down because he knew he was doomed.
I feel like that was super unnecessary for Tamsu to stay nearby the range of Ruben, knowing the fact that, you know, Tomkins can still deal damage to you and make a flashy play just like that.
Yes, percentage health damage is pretty strong, especially
Yes,
if you're a tank.
That's right. So it was completely overkill. I feel like they could have already secured the kill with Tamsu, but I guess they had other plans to make Ruben more greedy or take a consolation prize before he dies and just increase his chances of dying because he's further away.
Calculated, going aggressive onto Poca, but Andre is there. Tidal Wave has been used on not connect.
Yeah, further away from the street. Can you imagine if that was an R?
Oh, endless ace. Ooh, he's so low.
Oh, okay. So
Andre.
miscalculated.
Miscalculated, there we go.
Damage there. So that's what I'm talking about.
But
Kanaya Gaming doesn't have to kill. All they have to do is burst someone down low enough so that they will go home so that they can siege. They have a pretty powerful siege here.
As we see
they
right
don't
now.
have to do team fights at this point because I don't think AEX, well, yeah, that's also one thing that they should keep in mind for Acclaim Empire X is that even though LeBlanc wants to burst someone down, somebody else has to finish it, which is Gen V, because if it's calculated alone, Nami is just gonna be there to heal the damage all up, and then it's just gonna be for naught.
Yes, definitely. And I want to go back to the top lane where Ruben with a great flash for that consolation kill. Tam Kench getting Tamsu.
Ha!
Yeah, you used the calculated pun. I needed to make my own one.
Alright.
There we go.
It's a 1-1 now.
1-for-1 in the pun game. Right now, the meta.
They need this.
Pun
They
meta.
need
Oh!
this!
Wow, yes, they did get that. The Ocean's 11 failing that steal, and we will have to flash out of there. Collateral damage. Oh, he risked so much for that steal, but got nothing. He even had to burn his flash for that. And now both teams here are positioned here in the mid lane. Calculated going for an assassination, will not get it. But Gen V versus the Chopper. He has to flash out. Gen V needs to be careful here. He's pretty low. Aqua Prison will land onto Cannon. Will they go for it? Endless Ace and Tamsu with the back. The universe expanding will hit Tamsu right in the face.
That hurts so much. I don't think they're equipped to fight right now, especially with all the damage coming in. Cannon. I think Tamsu is waiting for a great angle for the Glacial Prison.
Yes.
Which hasn't been used before.
The Chopper, so aggressive here, will be saved by Ruben. Tidal Wave used. Also, the Chopper very low.
Ouch.
Oh,
ouchie.
But there we go. Calculated will have to run. Endless Ace also. They will get the block clone, but that's it. That's a 0-for-0 and that little weird kind of skirmish in the mid lane.
Yeah, they're very, very itchy to get a kill for Kanaya Gaming. Meanwhile, they still have the lead in gold, at least 1k. That's fine, but in terms of like Dragon, Acclaim Empire X really, really needed that sieging power, because if they did not deny that Mountain Drake from Kanaya Gaming, I don't know what's gonna happen to them.
The universe will hit Tamsu once again, right in the face.
Yeah, the stun. The only kit for actually locking down a target would most likely be Ruben, which takes a while.
Yeah.
Also the Aurelian Soul with stun, which is very slow, and
also,
the bubbles.
Yeah, unreliable. But
unreliable.
I think Andre's bubble and tidal wave will be the key crowd control abilities that Kanaya Gaming will need here in the team fights.
Oh, looks like they're trying to make a pick.
Yes, Ruben once again getting 3-man gank. This feels like NA, and this is Dyrus. He is trying to go for Cannon. He has to flash out, but yeah, he will live. Polka and Ocean's 11 to the rescue. A lot of resources there used. All four members actually of Kanai Gaming heading to the top lane to save the catfish there.
Yeah, no towers actually just yet, except for the
Yes.
mid lane.
Looks like we won't have fried bangus here right now.
Fried bangus. Well, I just ate dinner. Good thing. Or else I would have been... You would have made me very, very hungry. Extra hungry.
Yes.
Anyway, back to the game. It seems like both of these teams are trying to find an opening. It's just that it's like they're waiting for an objective so that they can fight around it. Because for Kanaya Gaming, it's difficult for them to actually start a fight in the first place. So what they can do is wait for AEX to do something,
Yes,
and
like
they can
this.
just go reactive plays and try
Yes.
to predict where Acclaim Empire X is gonna enter. Which what happened in the top lane. They were trying to make a pick at Ruben, and they all immediately collapsed there, which denied the pick of AEX.
Yes, very, very great reactive plays here by Kanai Gaming, and yes, that is there, as Marco, our other caster, is fond of saying, they're not lose condition.
Yeah. And
Because
you know,
they're-
these two can actually just duke it out. But then
Oh,
Ruben
Cannon
can
getting
actually
stunned.
stun.
Percentage health damage is pretty good onto Cannon. You see, he's
Ouch.
already at half health. But calculated with the follow-up here, Ruben knows he's being ganked. Oh, does he? The Shadow Dash will maybe save his second. Oh, he has the shield though. So maybe Cannon will still live the flash. He will dodge a tidal wave. Distortion almost take him down. Calculated will get Aqua Prison and licked here, but the
He's
Stand
very
United,
low.
standing united with Cannon. Ocean's 11 will maybe get Tamsu here. Calculated trying to go for anything he can. Flashes, but he was not
Oh.
able to get the Ethereal Chain second proc off right in time. Ocean's 11 with that collateral damage taking down Cannon 2-0 in the favor of Kanaya Gaming.
Seems like it's very, very messy at this point. Just as I've
Yeah.
said, all Kanaya has to do is just go reactive
Oh,
phase.
and that is the chopper gonna get CC to almost death, but Genvi not able to kite the stars from Polka, and he will go down. The siege once again from Kanai Gaming, very strong here, easily taking towers from that pick.
Yeah, that's super difficult in terms of... They wanted to finish the kill. Nami just healed like some of the damage. So it was really hard finishing the kill off. And the thing is, they can't really advance too much because that's Calculated's job in the first place. Because
Yes.
if Genvi pushes a little further, he'd just be in range of everybody else in the team. Like, I don't know, that's Graves and
yeah.
Polka. So...
Ooh, Polka
Okay.
actually almost getting Tamsu there. He has to use his flash to escape from that. Wow, AEX, that face check, almost resulting in a death for Tamsu.
Yeah, 4K gold lead right now, Kanaya Gaming. Kanaya Gaming looking really solid. 2-item power spike for the Tristana with the Rulance and the Infinity Edge. So I'm pretty sure they're just gonna keep forcing these sieges, these fights around their towers, around Dragon, for sure. Because they
Yeah.
know that they have the advantage compared to Genvi, who only has a Runan's Hurricane. I mean, sure, most likely you'd use the rockets for in terms of a better positioning, but it's not gonna be effective in terms of DPS because you're gonna get out DPS by the rest of the members of Kanaya. That's Tristana and the Graves and Aurelion Soul. The ticks of DPS is just too fast, too painful from KG combined as a team. So
Yes.
AEX,
I think AEX will have to hold on for this late game.
yeah,
But
same.
also, the chopper, a late game Tristana is a terror, as everybody knows. That is... Oh,
Wow.
oh, Polka actually with a blue steal, denying Calculated the blue buff right after they take the dragon.
Yeah.
Just starving out AEX here.
AEX really needed that blue buff, especially the winning conditions for AEX with the LeBlanc pick it's not like this. It's supposed to be Calculated should be getting out ahead, able to burst someone down, but that doesn't
Yes.
happen. Even Tristana, even Ocean's 11 even. And what more, I don't even think Tristana should be building Mo at this point because it's because the LeBlanc is not problematic. You know that the LeBlanc is effective if you see a Hex Drinker somewhere in the inventory.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Graves right now does have a Maw, but then it just means that Tristana is just more reliant in terms of positioning because he does have the rocket jump, and then front line, the Graves in the front line. So AEX really having a hard time finding these openings to start a fight and to combo. The banning phase was really well played.
Yes, by Garena Gaming here, taking out the big power picks of AEX. And it is working out very well for them. They are able to siege down with 5 people very efficiently here.
You know, it's okay. The thing is, if Nami is problematic and it's the only person you can kill on the opposite side of the team and it's denying you of assassination due to the heals, then might as well try if you catch the support.
Oh!
Okay, I take it back.
Good
you
pick
need a Maw.
by Calculated. Definitely a Maw Memory is needed by the Chopper, who has got down Glacial Prism onto Poka, and that taunt, that Shadow Dash, 2 kills for 0. AEX still not out of the game, clinging on to anything they can, just taking whatever picks they can find. Cannon still very aggressive on Ocean's 11, actually Ocean's 13 now because of the 2 Ocean Drakes. Yeah, once again, the Ocean's 11 pun, everybody. I am winning the pun game here. Andre and Ocean's 11 taken out very low. Gen V and Calculated are here. Tidal Wave has been used. We'll get down 3 members, but will it be anything? Shadow Dash and the dash and knock up from Tamsu. Ah, that's a tanky frogfish, catfish there.
Wow, so just as she said, they're very tanky, but they're showing signs of life right now, Acclaim Empire X.
Definitely not out of the game at in any sort of sense here.
Yep, okay, they're winning for their lives, of course, it's quite scary, but
A teleport was
Gen V still has the chance to ramp up, but
Yes,
Tristana is a scary late game as well.
Yeah, she has an infinity edge up on Gen V.
I think Kanaya Gaming played that strategy very smartly.
Yeah, some games are decided in the pick and ban phase. Poka not gonna die because the ethereal change did not land once again.
I wonder if this is gonna be a Baron steal or something.
Will this be a
Tamsu.
Dignitas Baron though? He throws Andre very low, but oh, Chilla Chopper trying to go full. Be little.
Oh,
Just a
Carl.
little bit, yeah. Calculated trying to burst down Poka once again, but the chains from Calculated have not been landing this game. Just a little, you know, it's a little weird.
Maybe she distortions too fast. That's why the chains.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Anyway, though, for AEX at this point, they still have a chance because they have the Jinx in their side.
Oh,
It's
yes.
just that it's very problematic when, you know, you can see a null magic mantle already in Tristana's.
Going straight for that Maw.
Yeah, going straight for that Maw. And that might be a weakness of AEX if Calculated will not be able to burst someone down, especially during the late game where most of them will build defensively and they will be tanky because Calculated damage may not be enough anymore. That's why you have Gen V for the sustained DPS.
Even with that no magic mantle, that's still just a QR combo onto Chopper, taking out almost half of his health.
Yep. Well, I guess it's still not enough right now. Gen V
Yeah,
doing
with
a
the split
really good
push.
job split
Good
pushing.
job, good job. And Tamsu there to secure him, letting them not, letting Kanaya Gaming not just respond to that push by Gen.
Yep. And Calculated half HP might be a bit too risky to start something off if ever they do want to launch an attack to Kanaya Gaming. But I think Canon is having a hard time against the Tom Kench right now. Cannot deal with the split push that he's doing. Oh,
Yes,
this is an
Chopper
assassination.
exhausted. Yeah, he will just get healed up from there. Now, this Tristana has just been jumping in extremely aggressively during these fights, but because she does have backup in the form of Nami's heals, and Ruben is always there also.
What? The next dragon is another
Endless
ocean.
Ace
Whoa!
getting very low, but Stand United will make him live another day. Tamsu will just try to disengage from this. The Chompers will get Ocean's 11 and Poka. They're just kind of trading damage here, but Kanaya Gaming is able to heal it up with the ebb and flow from Andre.
Oh,
calculated.
calculated with
Yes.
the distortion.
Extremely aggressive, very, very aggressive.
Yeah, because the only, like, they do have...
Another aggressive play. That, wow, they did burst down Chopper. Andre almost going down also, but Cannon has been eaten, devoured, and Genvi once again killing him. Andre too low. The collateral damage will not get anybody. They're chasing down the dragon here. The Star Drake double kill for Genvi.
There it is! You don't need to really snowball in the early phases of the game, because once AEX gets those team fights rolling, and Genvi 3-2-3 right now, as you can see, that's the it's so easy to land a glacial prison once you're in a straight line like that. And Cannon first started it off because Chopper was in the front line, so Kanaya Gaming's positioning was their demise, and Andrew wasn't able to do anything at all because one of their main and sustained DPS is about to fall, and Tamsu leading the front line, not letting them try to escape. They wanted to secure as much kills as possible so that they can make use of the mistake what Kanaya Gaming did, which was Chopper out of position. Really, you can tell that patience is a virtue here, because Cannon, I mean, I'm pretty sure the rest of the members of Acclaimed Empire X waited so patiently for the right timing, for that opportunity in that split second, and they got it. And 10-13, the gold is now even. Earlier, it was 6,000 gold lead for Kanaya.
AEX has caught up here in Game 4 of the Garena Premier League, and that was an extremely great re-engage actually by Cannon, just coming in like a cannon. An endless ace will have to flash out from that.
Yeah, and this is a nice spike from Genvi because Infinity Edge, Runan's Hurricane, and Static Shoe. That's a good sieging item. Plus, you have Mountain Drake. And you have the right amount of disengage with Endless Ace with the low cooldown of the Inspire and the Shield. So it's going to work really well in terms of repositioning and making up for the lack of mobility Genvi in a Jinx has. So
yes, that Mantra Inspire, very, very powerful, especially when your team is all grouped up together. Tamsu and Calculated going aggressive here in the jungle of Kanaya Gaming. But Ruben, a very tanky catfish, once again just tanks up, soaks up all the damage. They're just like wet noodles to him.
So they're distracting as much as they can because Cannon split pushing there in the bot lane, being very comfortable, controlling the waves, just not getting stunned. That's the thing. Kanaya Gaming wants these fights because they know they can take AEX on, and it's just that they don't have the proper toolkits to actually start and hold someone unless AEX makes a mistake. But some of them are very mobile, if not mobile, very long range. It's at this point, Genvi can afford to go rocket mode all the way until it's like 3 or 2 members left, and then he can just switch to machine gun.
Yes, because that Ruin's Hurricane does also work on the rockets.
Yep.
It's very, very good pickup there for Genvi.
Yeah.
Although it was actually completed quite a while ago.
Yeah, the first team fight we actually witnessed where Genvi really showed up in... I think it's because it's the first 5v5 team fight we witnessed. Because the first like 10 minutes of the game were like skirmishes and that really messy fight at the bot lane where everybody just came one by one. It didn't work out well. So Kanaya Gaming is trying to...
Oh, Tamsu, 3-man Glacial Prison. Genvi on a rampage, taking out Andre. No tidal wave, double kill onto Poka. 2 for 0. They're still gonna chase, gonna dive. Ocean's 11, very, very low here. Tamsu with the very big chase. Calculated also the mobility coming in here from AEX. Cannon already onto the chopper. Although he does have... Oh, Ruben taken down here. Genvi dominating this game.
Beautiful, beautiful clash. That was Tamsu starting up the fight, and it's super duper well executed because it was timed so well. You could see Cannon with the Stand United, then Glacial Prison. It
Yes, that
was
was
so
beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah, very,
Beautiful.
very well executed by Acclaim Empire X. The communication was there, and they will get a lot of kills from that,
And
plus
2 towers.
turrets.
Yes,
So-
the turret score is now even, but AEX are in the lead by 4,000 gold. This is just what they need. The comebacks are real here.
Yeah, Mercurial actually being QSS for the Chopper. No Moss just yet.
Oh, yes.
So it was a Mercurial instead. Anyway, let's check out the replay. So that started the fight.
Rematch.
And then Calculated
Instant
wanted
Quicksilver.
to reach Chopper, but the nearest target was Andrew. So no heals in that fight. That's an immediate -1 for Kanaya Gaming.
Yeah.
And then just as I said, all you have to do is proc those Get Excited from Gen V and rocket away. You don't have to get the machine gun out unless it's a tanky target and you have and you're safe in terms of positioning. Everything just followed through, and Kanaya Gaming could not do anything because one, your only disengage is the mermaid, and then second,
Or a lucky universe from
yeah, or a
Polka.
lucky universe stun from
Yes.
Polka, but it's quite slow, so you can
Yeah.
easily dodge it out or sidestep it if you are aware of what's happening around the map. But Cannon in a very comfortable position again, 2-3-10, doing really well with his KDA. Kanaya Gaming will not allow themselves to separate. Oh,
Oh, the Chopper getting aggressive here, but will get tethered. Endless Ace will live to fight another day. Elder Drake is spawning in 15 seconds. Baron is also on the map. These two big objectives are what either team has to aspire to if they want to close out this game.
yeah, Calculated is in a very good position as well because level 17 to level 14 Tristana. So without any defensive items, I feel like it's just gonna be quite a nasty burst from all the skill rotations of Calculated.
Yes.
If the Chopper again makes a wrong move or gets out of position like in the previous flash,
Oh yes,
which
once
he
again,
does.
the Chopper going very aggressive on the Endless Ace. Tamsu will...
Oh,
Oh, he
this-
misses the whiff of the Glacial Prison, but the Sand United, they will maybe go for it. The Voice of Light did land onto 2 people, but the tanky members of AEX will just disengage here. That was a very... Oh, that was a bad miss on that Glacial Prison by Tamsu. But then again, it was Ruben who devoured the Chopper there.
Yeah, well played by Kanaya Gaming. 2 important ultimates down for both sides. So if ever they are thinking of trying to contest the objective, which is the Elder Drake, which is super yummy, but in terms of Kanaya Gaming, they're just gonna amplify the Ocean Drake buffs.
Yes.
So they would most likely want the Elder Drake just to deny the Mountain Drake amplification by Acclaim Empire X.
Yes, Jinx, a very, very good champion with Mountain Drake. The siege potential and the turret destroying power of Jinx with her machine gun and getting excited is just off the charts, especially with that Elder Drake true damage there.
Yeah, don't forget also the damage to epic monsters to
Yes.
objective. So if they do want to get Baron, is this gonna be a
Calculated
sneaky
and
play?
Tamsu, oh, there it is, the double dash in, and that was a Glacial Prison used, but they will not get anybody here. KG is being very cautious. Cannon avoiding getting spotted out by that sweeping lens. Oh, going for the
Oh,
back.
he did-
Chopper, he does miss the taunt, but they are going to go hard onto Ocean's 11 here. Tidal Wave has been used. Polka going down. AX Gen V is godlike. He has a double kill onto Andre. He is very excited now. Ruben has killed Tamsu, but in the back is Cannon. Triple kill for Gen V. Will this be a penta? Oh, actually, no. It may still be a quadra. Cannon did take down the Chopper, but Ocean's 11 there. Calculated chasing an Endless Ace. It looks like this is a secure kill. An ace for 1 for AEX. Good job by the Ilo boys, they will go straight for this mid lane.
Yeah, they have the power. Let's see though if that's gonna be anyone trying to defend. They can easily siege this out because of the Mountain Drake.
Yes.
Plus Gen V has the necessary items to finish this off right away.
Oh,
Aurelion
they're
Sol
going
is gonna
for
be
the Nexus turrets.
alive soon. Nami
Andre
as
also.
well. They don't have time.
All the calculated going in very hard will get stunned, but there is the first turret down. Gen V, just a turret destroying monster. One Nexus turret, an inhibitor turret, and a inhibitor. Oh, the flash and star by Polka will take down calculated. Very flashy kill there, but will it be enough for Kanaya Gaming?
They know that the next juicy target for Acclaimed Empire X is definitely the Elder Drake, but it might be a bit too risky to actually try it out. But Baron, they cannot forget about Baron. Tamsu has eyes on the prize and knows what they must do next, and knows what Kanaya Gaming is eyeing for, which is the Baron.
Yes,
Because if they get this Baron, at least it will try to help them out defend the base, and they can afford to actually take this really, really quick because they have 2 ADCs and they have
ward
one.
is actually so sneaky. It's not seen by the pink ward of Kanaya Gaming. Tamsu has an avenue for a steal here. Super narrated Death Rocket, but no! The Glacial Bristle will land. They did get the Baron. Oh, but there, Gen V excitedly taking down Polka. And they're all grouped up. That's a nice crit. Very good by Gen V. Double kill. 2 for 1, actually, since way before Calculated did die, they're still chasing on to Ocean's 11. Will it be a third kill? Exhaust drop, Soul Flare by Endless Ace. Gen V not getting the slow, but the tether will land. Ocean's 11 will go down. Gen V is legendary. 12-2-4 on Jinx. The first Jinx I think we've seen in the GPL. Played to almost perfection by Gen V. Wow! Cannon getting very aggressive, taunting the Chopper, but Ruben there to save him. Tamsu and Cannon going aggressive onto Ruben. The auto attack denying field there by Shen will deny a lot of damage from the Chopper.
Acclaim Empire X very itchy to finish this game despite
Yes,
they know that Graves will not be alive soon.
Go for it. Oh, Polka with the stun will not land on anybody. Cannon in the back going. He's so tanky. Gen V though just getting whatever hits he can onto the Nexus turrets. All 5 members of AEX here can just go back, regenerate with their Ocean Drake. Maybe even go for the Elder Dragon here while Ocean's 11 is not alive. But no, it looks like they will just be backing away, taking what they can in that 5. They are twice the kills of Kanaya Gaming right now.
Yeah, they can actually get the Elder Drake after that.
Oh, calculated! If he committed, he may have gotten the kill with the Ethereal Chain onto Polka, but that was very risky.
If they leave that Elder Dragon, for sure Kanaya Gaming will have that for themselves.
Yes.
Which I think Acclaim Empire X. Okay, they decide to hesitate and not take it anyway, although Gen V...
It does take a while to take down that Elder Drake, especially without any Mountain Dragons on the side of Kanaya Gaming.
That's true, but they do have the right amount of DPS. They have like 3 in their hands. Meanwhile, that's sustained because the ticks of the stars coming in from Aurelion Sol does count as sustained DPS.
Yeah.
But then you just have to be mindful of your positioning. Great vision control by Acclaim Empire X,
yes,
though. That's why they're able to
Ace.
take control of the map more.
Commendable sweeping lens there. Vision denial here by Endless Ace. Oh my god, this Elder Dragon poised to be the next big objective, the next big team fight that may decide the game.
Yeah, this could be the last team fight if they do start a fight, because the mid is already open and the items of Jinx is just too scary right now, and including Tristana. AEX should still be careful because Kanaya Gaming has a good fallback in terms of damage, because Tristana and everything. Oh, they're already starting, guys.
Yes, that Elder Dragon has been started here on the side of Empire X. Calculated in the back, trying to distract the members of Kanaya Gaming. Ooh, no steal there by the Wow! Ocean's 11 just getting comboed down by Calculated, but saved by Ruben. The Glacial Prison will land onto 2 members, but the Chopper in the back line trying to dual Endless Ace. Gen V not getting the optimal damage because he is in the front line. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, Ruben maybe taken down by Calculated here or there. He is taken down by Cannon. Wow, that is 3 kills. Double kill for Genvi. 4 for 0. The Chopper, the only one alive, and it's a triple kill. Legendary Genvi getting excited, and then it'll be AEX taking down Game 4 versus Kanaya Gaming. Hindi kinaya ng Kanaya Gaming ang AEX.
I knew that pun was gonna come out somewhere. I knew it. Anyway, congratulations to Claim Empire X, our homeboys from the Philippines. Iloilo's pride. Okay.
The inhibitor trying to last-ditch
Comedy.
save. Yeah, Kanaya
comedy
Gaming there.
moment.
But
Yeah.
it will not be enough. Nexus goes down, 45-minute game. Great job by Acclaim Empire X. 2-2 now in the standings, while Kanaya Gaming will be 0-4.
Wow, all I can say that it was a rough start from
Very
Claim
rough
Empire
start,
X.
yeah.
It was very messy for both teams, but in the end they got their focus back. They played with their spikes. They knew that Genvi was the key. They started winning around that fight when Kanaya Gaming was all clamped up in the bot lane where they wanted to siege. That's not how you siege with your comp. Most likely you just want to burst someone down first, and that's how you siege, push them back. But they waited so long, plus Chopper was in the front line, was a sitting
Very
duck.
questionable, positioning by Tristana there.
So after that, Genvi had a ton of kills, went back to base, got the Infinity Edge, and then it all just followed.
Yes, Genvi just blowing up the entire team. 48,000 damage in a 45-minute game. Legendary 15-2. Jinx, extremely good performance in this game.
Yep, 3. Wow. 2-2 right now, Acclaim Empire X.
Yes, they still have a shot at the semifinals and the finals of the GPL here. But we'll have to see. Tomorrow is the last round, but we still have 2 games for today. We still have games 5 and 6 soon. Next game is coming up very soon, actually. We have been your shoutcasters for today. I'm G10 coming at you.
And I'm Riku.
Yeah, stay tuned for game 5 of the GPL Day 2, Summer 2016. See you there.
See ya.
From Poca actually going to result in something maybe?